course, there was always some kind of saying in snooker, you never move a red out from a red, but that's because sometimes position will be compromised. He's heard that as well because he's not done it, not tried it. Only time will tell if he's made the right decision. This cannon is going to have to work out from brown to red. If you could have pushed it just a ball's width further out, it was unmissable with it. Certainly isn't the case here. He's very acute to middle. If you're right behind this, you'd roll it in, but he's not right behind it.
So as McGill addresses this final red, I can tell you Stan Moody's just made a break of 92 to double his lead over world finalist Jack Jones. The 18-year-old 2-0 up. It's on Discovery Plus. Oh, what a shot. What a shot that was with drag.
Very good. Play it as slowly as he possibly could because he just had to topple into the pocket. Still got the problem with that blue, which he's now addressing. But if he gets close, of course, Kyren Wilson will also need the blue. Better shot than it may have looked on screen, that one.
Well, this would be some clearance, wouldn't it, to win the match? But still, of course, the blue to negotiate. He's not got there yet.
I don't know, maybe he played to just flick the blue out there, half ball or something.
McGill,
bizarre shot to play.
Kyren Wilson.
After all that brilliant play, he's played a rather strange one. Kyren Wilson says, I'm not sure I can go through this again. Shades of the 2020 World semi-final, which was the most extraordinary match, as I've said earlier.
Back on the green for you.
Wilson making reference to the fateful green in that epic world semi-final. And that's where we're at right now. The final green in this final frame. This looks pretty handy. Excellent shot from controlled.
Yeah, it was funny to McGill. As I said earlier, they've known each other since their junior days. They go back. He said, I'm not sure I could go through all this again on the final frame on the green. That was a good shot. That's good contact made. Point is, there's 8 in it, so basically both players need this blue. It's not only McGill. Kyren can't win it without knocking it into play or doing that. Although now, if a foul here takes place, he won't need the blue later on. So he has to hit this, I would say. It makes a huge difference if he can, even if he was to leave it. For Kyren Wilson, he would still need the blue. The way he's going, it's really difficult. Not close.
Oh, and a miss. Kyren
Always
Wilson,
have a
4.
feeling on these shots when you're kind of looking away from the ball you're trying to hit. He's not in his eye line. There's nothing he can do about it. He's in a bad snooker to be involved in, but he's not really looking at the green, so it's hard to get a perspective of the shot. He's looking away from it. So it's almost a blind snooker.
Oh, and
That's
a
not
miss.
much closer.
Kyren Wilson.
It's a horrid shot to be left.
Yeah, back.
16 in it, so, I mean, he can miss twice more before snookers are required. I would hate to see it end that way, actually. Whoever wins.
Oh,
But
and
it
a
still
miss.
might end that way.
Kyren Wilson, 4.
If he doesn't miss this time, it really is on him.
Fourth time of asking. But this green is cuttable. And it's all that Wilson needs for the match, barring a snooker. And he's not got it. Goodness me, that's a surprise. Just shows what pressure can do.
I mean, it is a surprise, but in another way it isn't, because it's become very tense. It's almost as if to win the match here and now would be a little bit too straightforward. These two have got history.
Oh,
Well,
Kyren Wilson, 7.
couldn't make this up, could you? You couldn't make this up.
That kind of is a little bit like that semi-final, isn't it? It's kind of... So Kyren didn't even have to pot legitimately match ball. And it's happened again. There's a free ball. The whole lot's gone in one shot, barring a snooker.
Brown ball.
Well, you can't snooker behind a free ball, but you can use a free ball to lay a snooker. And of course, McGill already needs one. What an error that was, potting the black. And he's left the green. Well, it's been a great match, and McGill has played some great snooker, but it's a very disappointing end for him, barring something even more remarkable here. And Kyren Wilson will be delighted to have once again come out on top in a very dramatic finale between this pair. McGill's game looks in pretty good shape. If the performance is anything to go by, he can be positive about the rest of the season ahead, but for now, it'll be disappointment. Kyren Wilson, the world champion, is through to the round of 16. High drama in a match of the highest quality. One of the best of the week, without a doubt, but it's Wilson through